Hi guys, today we're gonna make tofu without oil in a delicious curry stir fry. So I'm Carly for anybody who's new here, and I typically make videos on plant-based recipes and other tips and tricks you can learn along the way to transition to this lifestyle. So tofu tends to be a regular staple in a lot of plant-based meals. Tofu is a great way to get additional protein into any plant-based diet. When you're cooking tofu on the stove, you're gonna wanna get the firmer variety, and it's always packaged in this water-filled container. So you have to kind of squish out the water with either a towel or some kind of paper towel. This will help it cook more evenly in the pan. So here are the ingredients I'll be using in the stir fry today. I have some bok choy, red onion, the tofu, some baby bella mushrooms. This is kabocha squash. And then we're gonna throw some onion powder, garlic powder, minced garlic, because I love garlic, crushed red pepper, paprika, and curry powder into this mix. I prepared the squash beforehand because it does take a while to cut up. I like to heat it in either the oven or the microwave for a few minutes to get it nice and soft before you attempt to cut it open, because they are quite hard. I'm just gonna chop my veggies up quickly, but the tofu you're gonna want to cube. And by this point you should have gotten most of the liquid out. The size is really a preference thing. Typically do like 1-inch cubes. So anytime you're cooking without oil, you're gonna need a non-stick pan, and it also helps to have the lid as well. So you're gonna lock in that moisture. We're only gonna use about a tablespoon of water at a time, but the way to find out if this pan is ready to be used, you just sizzle a little bit of water. I'm gonna start by cooking the squash and the onions because these will take the longest. And you just add more water as you go. But onions have a lot of liquid in them already, so that will help with your ability to stir fry without the oil. You're going to be stirring this more often than you would had you used oil. You got to make sure nothing's sticking to the pan. Okay, now we're going to lay down the tofu and get some smoked paprika on there. Just flip it over and get it on the other side. So give it that nice smoky flavor. Don't forget to keep adding the water. Now we can throw in our mushrooms. Our garlic. now I can turn this heat down. Put a little more water. Stir it up. Okay, now you want to add the rest of your seasonings. I just kind of eyeball everything, but if you want an approximation of the measurements, I'll put them in the description box below. So that was the curry, and here's the garlic powder. As well as the onion powder. And our crushed red pepper. Lastly, we're going to include some light coconut milk. As well as the bok choy. You don't need the bok choy in here long, it just needs to wilt a little bit. But you do want to keep it on simmer for a while so you can let those flavors mix into the tofu particularly. I'm going to be serving this over rice, and there you have it. Delicious tofu stir fry without oil. Now that's good stuff. Ooh, I'm hot. If you're interested in learning how to cook tofu without oil in an air fryer, make sure to head on over to We Cook, We Bake. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you want more recipes, make sure you subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Hi guys, tofu.